Hi, Maddie here. Today I want to follow up and say that we're having a much better week. Towards the end, it definitely kind of nosedove a little bit, but I just wanted to provide always like the positive side just as much as I do the negative side on my channel. Like I want to give like a whole thing. So I'm getting ready to go out tonight. It's Friday night. It was a nice week. I was in between projects, so it gives you like a breath, a chance to like kind of unwind. And I think it's always important to like give ourselves that give ourselves that time and our ability and that time to take a break from the things that can be really intensive, especially if you're working or something along those lines. So for sure, make sure to take care of yourself and make sure to allow yourself those breaks. Sometimes they happen naturally, but other times maybe you just need to schedule them. And I think that like really helps, like, because as I said a few weeks ago, I was feeling like pretty heavy on a few topics, at least like one day of the week. And then there are a few kind of like grumbly days, which weren't like perfect, but whatever. So yeah, it's Friday and this week was really nice. New York has like an amazing social scene. Wednesday I went to this not a gala event, I volunteered for this like event where we supported elderly queer people, and I think that's really important. I didn't know anything about this organization before, but they have a really important mission, and amazing that they were doing that. So that was like a last second thing, kind of substituted for somebody who wasn't able to volunteer. And then last night we had like a Pride collab event, and then there was like an Out in Finance event here as well. So like that's really nice. I mean, although I will say that like nothing wrong with this, but like you go to these Out in Finance events and they are like literally all these gay men, excuse me. There are all these like gay men there, and that's again totally fine. They're amazing. Like I had some really good conversations with people, but it would be amazing to have some more diversity in this space. I know there are a lot of smart people out there, so as always, reach out to me if you ever have any like kind of questions about getting into finance or consulting or business or even engineering. That was like a long time ago, but I did it for 5 years. So yeah, so things are good. I mean, life is always like up and down. Like that's just how it works, right? Like nobody can possibly stay at a 10 like their whole life. I mean, if you do know how to do that, let me know. But yeah, things are good. Yeah, I think the other kind of update is like going through Pride planning stuff at the moment for work, and yeah, it was really exciting in the beginning because I was helping formulate the idea and creating a lot of energy, and unfortunately the organization felt a little what's the word, like kind of stuck on where they weren't too excited about the Pride, so brought some energy to that, and that's really exciting. And then once the ball got rolling, then they kind of grabbed onto it and continued to push the event forward, and that's amazing. Like honestly, I just want to have like a fun event, and it would be amazing for if they continue to just like communicate this, push it out, and we had an amazing event in New York. That'd be perfect. I just want to figure out different ways to create visibility and to support people during the month. So yeah, so I'll be looking for more opportunities on the side to get more involved outside of this, because we did like kind of split it up a little more after I brought it up. I said, hey, it seems like I'm not necessarily needed as much anymore. That's totally fine. But yeah, I was definitely feeling a little bummed about it because like you were involved in the beginning, and then you like kind of said, but then I put my ego aside and again thought like, okay, well, what's the point of this? The point is to have fun, bring awareness, to make sure that we're there to support other colleagues. So, and again, I have to recenter sometimes. I think that's only natural and human that, we kind of get lost in our own individual stories. So, yeah, that's pretty much an update from me. Yeah, my dad, having a little better relationship with my dad, and that's nice. I'm trying to help him out. But I guess I need to get away from this like mentality, like as I talk through it, is like helping other people and helping other people out. Like I don't have to help people all the time, right? Like I can just be a part of a relationship. And I think maybe that's like part of my consulting mindset is like, yeah, I just want to help people. So yeah, that's what I want to do. But yeah, I think maybe that's a good reflection piece for myself. But yeah, we're going into the 20th of May, getting close to Pride. I encourage you to like really lean into some of your groups locally. And if you don't have any groups locally, maybe post something. There's like meetup groups out there. And yeah, maybe you can do something like that and pull a few people together. It doesn't have to be huge, right? Like just having a few people get together and connect and focus on, the connection aspect. So get excited for Pride, show up for yourself, and yeah, show up when you're ready. So that's all I had today. A little more of a positive note. Like I said, I try to balance them based on how I'm feeling, but two, I try to be authentic and balanced on this channel, and give kind of the full spectrum, because it would be very unfair if I just gave all the positives and like the constructive feedback again. Yeah, and I'm learning as we go, so I think I'll learn till I pass on, right? Like I'll always be learning. So that's all I have. Have a nice weekend. Bye.